Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M53 M55, the Tier 9 American SPG, and this one is located on the north spawn of Steps Encounter under the command of DementedBunny. Now it's a Tier 10 game, so she's in a Tier 9 Arty. She's going to earn a bit more XP than she would in an ordinary game, and battle has started. Now that's the M55 with the 8-inch howitzer, and that means her alpha damage is 1050 off a penetration of 52 millimeters. That's it, 1050 off 52. Anyway, she's headed off into the bushes. Got a reload time of 34.67 seconds, and looks like we've got an early intruder, the M41 Bulldog. He's come up the middle, and I think that DementedBunny is probably going to try and get a shot on him. Right, she's found a good position here, and she's now looking for enemy targets. And oh boy, has she got a load of enemy targets. I wish I had the premium rounds on there. She actually got a hit for 363 on the Emil, but I'm pretty sure that there were more tanks around that Emil, and they were probably hit at the same time. That's an Emil 2. Oh yes, they were. You can see they're stunned as well. They're not missing any hit points, but they were stunned. Okay, well, we're almost loaded. I think the first target's going to be the Badger. The sides of the Badger are quite weak compared to the front. So if we can get that shell onto the side, and we do, 401 hit points off him, and a further 177 off the E4, who was just behind him. I don't think that Badger's going to move for a while, because I think he was tracked by that shot. And if the Emil moves up like that, he's going to get hit as well. Now would be the time to have premium rounds, because you'll hit and do more damage to all of them. Almost loaded. Pulling back. Rounds out. Direct hit. 317 off the Badger. 238 off the E4. Well, the enemy is capping, but there's plenty of our tanks at the cap to try and stop them. And in the meantime, DementedBunny is continuing to fire on the enemy tanks. Almost ready to shoot again, going for the Badger. Lines up, round out. Direct hit. Only 165 hit points this time though. Well, there's the target that's actually in the cap, and there's two in the cap at the moment, so we do have to fire in, try and get a reset. We're loaded, and rounds out. Looks good. It is. 338 hit points this now. Well, there were 3 in the cap for a short while, but of course we reset the Tiger. They've still got 2 in the cap. Unfortunately, we can't see the other one, which means he must be in that little corner there, because he's out of sight of the others that are just further up. So probably be a good idea to fire into that corner. There's the Tiger 2. We're loaded. Rounds out. And it splashed the Tiger to get a reset again, but it's only 2 capture points, which means that we didn't get the primary one that was sitting in there, and the enemy are now moving more into the cap, so this is going to make it more difficult, because we have to take our focus off the guys on the west side of the map. We should be firing exclusively on the cap, because given this is an encounter battle, it does take longer to cap, but they've got more people in the cap. But we're focused on those enemies. trying to get a shot. Oh, we've just been hit by a T-54. He spotted us. And my gun, we got a kill on the Badger. 337 hit points. Just as she was hit, she fired a round at the Badger, killed him. Well, she's put her gunner back in order. But she's actually moving closer to the enemy on the west side of the map and further away from the cap. But she should be able to get a better angle on firing into the cap. And she needs to do so as quickly as possible. She's almost loaded, dialing in that corner. That's where the enemy must be. If you're not being seen, he must be in that corner. Oh yes, she got 75 capture points reduced there. She must have hit the one tank that was capping all the time and not seen. So she's definitely guaranteed herself a Defender medal now. And she's got 2.3k of damage so far. Changing position, that T-54 is still a threat. There's 3 in the cap still. Unfortunately, our Gorilla 15 is the only tank on our team who's near that T-54 yet, and he's the only one who can actually fire into the cap area apart from DementedBunny. And more enemy are headed over there. Oh, she got another reset. 38 hit cap points this time. But the big worry is that there are no defenders on the west side now, so she's facing an E4 on the west side of the map. In fact, her and the Gorilla are the only 2 left alive on her team, and it's almost insurmountable now. I don't think there's any way that she can stop the E4 from coming up the west side of the map, and so all she can do is just keep firing into the cap area, keep trying to get resets. And she's got another reset, 41 hit points, but she was seen, and the Object 257 killed her. And that means now the Gorilla 15 is the last one on her team. But I think she's guaranteed to get a Defender medal out of this battle. She tried very, very hard to defend that cap, but her team just vaporized around her, and yep, the Gorilla 15's about to go down. He's being attacked by that Lurther, a tier 8 heavy. But even with a gun capable of 15cm gun capable of 750 alpha, he can't stay alive for long. And he's gone. It is a defeat, unfortunately, sadly. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And yes, she did get a Defender in that battle, DementedBunny in the M53-55. She also managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. She got 13 in total. But sadly, yes, it was a defeat. But her win 8 was 3391, and that is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. Well, we can see that when it came to damage, she was the highest scorer on her team with 3,288 hit points overall. And that Defender, the highest scorer on the enemy team, was also their Arty. The M53-55, he managed to pick up the Gauze medal and a Confederate for getting 3,818 hit points of damage. I think most of that was aimed actually at the enemy on the, or our teammates rather, on the northeast corner of the map. When it came to kills, it was the Gorilla 15 who did the best. He got 3 on our team, but the high scorers were the T-54 and the Badger on the enemy team. Of course, the Badger was one of the tanks that that DementedBunny took out. And when it came to base XP, I'm afraid it was the T-54 who managed to get the best. He got 1,223. The Lurther got 1,002, and the M53-55 on the enemy team got 922. If we look at detail, we can see DementedBunny fired 10 rounds during that game. She got 5 direct hits, but 0 penetrations. Splash damage on 18, would you believe it? From just 10 shots, 18 splashes. Damage of 3,288 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. She received 2 hits. One was a penetration, the other one wasn't. But she did suffer, obviously, it was fatal. She also received 1 hit as a result of splash damage as well. She damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 1 of them, and did stun assistance damage on 17, or rather did stuns on 17 of the enemy. She managed to get 100 defense points by resetting the cap repeatedly. In fact, she probably got a lot more than 100 in total, because I believe on one shot alone she got 75 defense points. So yes, she was continually resetting the cap by placing those shells in the right place. On the credit side, on the premium account, she earned 33,771 credits for that battle, and she got a Courageous Resistance Award because she managed to get an epic medal in a losing team, and that's 5,588 credits. So her total was 39,359, and after repair and ammunition resupply, she took a profit home of 5,713 credits. She received 3 bonds for getting the Defender's Medal, and she also picked up 564 XP, 351 for Courageous Resistance, took away 915 experience points altogether. So very courageous resistance in there by DementedBunny. In fact, it was pretty good that she was putting the shells in the right place. If your team is located north of the cap area and they can't actually see what's actually going on in the encounter cap, it's more than likely they're sitting in that little corner where they can't be seen because there's, the corner is actually in the way. And if you're an Arty, you can always place the shell in there, just as DementedBunny did. And normally you'll get a reset, and it normally is quite effective. But well done for DementedBunny for getting a defender. Just a pity that, you know, the team couldn't keep up with her. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.